LSD is a very different story, and I think probably one of the most misunderstood, especially in the realm of the sort of popular psychedelics. LSD, I think, is much more frivolously used, and for good reason though too. It's both its strength and its weakness, in the sense that it's easy. LSD is it's extremely potent. It has almost no side effects. It almost no contraindications. It doesn't taste bad. It's just a tiny thing you put on a piece of paper and just throw it in your mouth. I mean, you could even drop if you have liquid, you could put it on your skin and absorb it right in your body right there. It's like, it's almost difficult not to use it. So that is, very convenient in that there's a lot of ways you can, and there's a lot of flexibility. You can kind of take it anywhere, anytime, any place. But that's also the problem with it. When you go into the state of consciousness where you're like super opened up, and you're like just you're absorbing everything that's around you, and the interaction between your consciousness and everything around you becomes really, really clear. You're exposed, you're vulnerable. And if you go into it not appreciating that, you could very easily walk out a different person and not the person that you really want to be. And that's the side that I try to talk about as much as I can in the realm of LSD, because those stories are not told very often. And again, I think for a good reason, because it's not the kind of thing you want to like go around announcing to the world, like, I took LSD, had a bad trip, and now I feel like shit. Like it's embarrassing, it's stigmatizing, it's illegal. So I'm here to tell you, like, I've spent a lot of time listening to people's stories. People come to me for that sort of thing, and I hear so often LSD, that one experience, like, I had an LSD trip and I've never been the same ever since. Like, it's unfortunately really common, and particularly with the bad trips, when people are taking it in a context that's not healthy, it's not supportive, it's unsafe, or even just like not having a good trip sitter. Like, you're tripping with a friend, but some weird dynamic goes on, and you get confused or scared, or something happens, and LSD is just going to magnify that, potentially a lot. So yeah, I think really underestimated that one. That's very, very powerful. But of course, if you use it in a beneficial way, it can have a really good effect too. And